Some people sign up for thankless jobs. The National Republican Congressional Committee elects a chairperson to recruit candidates, help them with their campaigns, but not too much, or else they'll be accused of putting their finger on the scale in a primary. And if you win seats, others take the credit. And if you lose seats, well, you're to blame. It's a hard job, but Congressman Richard Hudson from North Carolina has it. He identified Democrat seats he wants to flip. So let's find out who, why, and how. Welcome, Congressman Richard Hudson. How'd you come up with a list of the most vulnerable House Democrats?
Well, great to be with you, my friend. We sure miss seeing you every day in Washington. But listen, the NRCC is focused on offense. House Republicans are united. We're taking the fight to the Democrats. We believe there are 37 seats that are vulnerable, currently held by Democrats. 5 of those are in Trump districts. 12 of those, or 16 of those, are in districts where the Democrat won by 5% or less. So we really feel like we have a great opportunity to pick up seats.
So if I understand you correctly, Congressman, the fact that our viewers may not see some names on there that they're familiar with, that really just means that would be a tough flip. That even though that Democrat's one they're familiar with, it just would be tough to flip that. And therefore, you got to be kind of judicious in how you use your resources. Is that a fair way of putting it?
Absolutely, Trey. Look, after redistricting, you always have less competitive seats. I think that's really the case now because state legislators have gotten so efficient at redistricting. So this is a small battleground. There are less seats in play, but we believe there are 37 Democrats that are ripe for the picking. Among those also, I have to mention, are 2 open seats. There's a seat in Michigan where Alyssa Slotkin is going to run for Senate. That's an R+2 district that we came very close last time. And also in California, Katie Porter also running for the Senate. That's an Orange County seat that we believe we can win.
All right, Congressman, are you also involved in recruiting candidates? Because there is some belief, at least on the Senate side, that the GOP underperformed in 2022 because of, shall we say, questionable candidate selection. So do you get involved in picking candidates?
Absolutely, Trey. The number one job is recruiting candidates. And, House Republicans have done a good job of this for several cycles. If you think 2 cycles ago, all the prognosticators said that Republicans were going to lose seats in the House. We ended up picking up 15 seats. And this last cycle, obviously, we took the majority back. And the key to our success was recruiting great candidates who have compelling life stories, who reflect their districts. And so we recruit strong candidates, and then we build strong campaigns around them, and that's how we're going to add seats this time.
Congressman, you're right. You and I were friends. We traveled together. We took the airplane back home together. I thought I did a better job of convincing you not to take on difficult challenges where you're really not going to get a whole lot of credit, even if you succeed. So are you sure this is what you want to do? You sure it's what you want to do?
Well, I appreciate that, Trey. Absolutely. I'm having a blast. Selling this House majority across the country is a fun opportunity for me, going out and meeting these great candidates we're recruiting. There's a lot of energy out there. People are excited about the Republican majority in the House. They're excited about the things we're doing. We're taking the fight to the Democrats on things like this D.C. crime bill, where 137 Democrats voted for lower sentences on violent crime in D.C. We're explaining to their voters the way they're voting when they go home, when they go to Washington. I'm having a blast, and we're going to pick up seats.
Richard Hudson from the great state of North Carolina. I miss seeing you. Congratulations on being asked by your colleagues to do that. It's a huge honor, and thank you for joining us on a Sunday night.
Always a pleasure, Trey. Thanks for getting the good word out.
Coming up, Stephen Smith was found dead in a roadway not far from Buster Murdoch's home with something missed.